there guys, Cruising 650 coming at you today. I want to vlog about the time I nearly got arrested. I didn't get arrested, not like AspieThinker, but I nearly got arrested. And I probably deserved it. So what I'm going to try and explain to you guys today is what happened when I crashed my car when I was on my P's. Yep, there's a full demolition job of a backyard fence, written off vehicle, and about 9 months of insurance hell. So I'm going to try and tell you guys exactly what happened, what went wrong, what I did wrong, and what I'd never do again. So I'm going to actually show you the exact path and sequence of events as it happened on this particular fateful night some 10 or more years ago, I think now. It'd have to be. It's a very long time ago for me now. But those days are gone. I'm left with the memories. It was a good car I smashed too. It was a really damn shame, but you know, such is life. So let me describe it to you. Okay guys, cast your mind back to about the year 2002, I think it was, 2001, 2002. I'm long out of high school. I dropped out at the end of year 10. And I thought to myself, I never got to do year 12 egging. End of year 12 pranks, you know, all that sort of shit. So, me and some friends, at a friend's party for his birthday, decided, you know what, let's go egg some cars. We're bored. So, we went off to the local quick station. It's a servo on the corner, not too far from here. Picked up a few cartons of eggs and God knows what else. And we set about egging a few cars. Normally the power lines used to be absolutely wafting with rolls upon rolls of toilet paper. There was not one single person in this street that did not get egged by the year 12 students. It was fucking awesome. I mean, back when you didn't have all this bullshit about OH&S and, oh, you might hurt someone, you might get someone in the eye, blah blah, fucking blah. Back when life used to be fun. So, anyhow, we go to the servo, we do a few rounds, we egg a few cars like that and that. We roll around a few of these streets, plenty of bends, plenty of cars, you name it. So towards the end of the night, we're running out of eggs, running out of options, so we thought, alright, we'll do one more run and then we'll go back to the party. Well, that'll be the last run that car ever did in its life. So I'm going to run through the sequence right now for you. So you can picture this. I'm in a relatively late-ish model Ford Falcon at the time. It was a 1997 model EL Ford Falcon. Nice sort of green colour. God knows what. We were coming up this street. And not too far from here. I mean, look, you can see even now. Plenty of cars, left, right. It was a smorgasbord for egging of cars. Must have been something like 2 o'clock in the morning. Surely no one's going to be up in their cars, but we egged them all. We still had a few eggs left, believe it or not. I think we found an extra carton hidden under one of the back seats. Anyway, as we're getting up to about here, one of the guys in the back says, I reckon we can get that car. It's like, really? I wouldn't do it. Why not? They said. Oh no, it might have something to do with the fact there's still people in it. So anyway, he egged it anyway. Worst fucking mistake ever. So we come up this road. He egged the car. I didn't want him to. He did it. Straight away the headlights come on, the car roars into life. So straight away I'm fanging the car up here. Flying, absolutely fucking flying. And in a ditch effort to sort of really get rid of them, I ditched the headlights. I swing around this corner here, bang, right across that. That's nothing. The car just took it, floored it right up the hill, took the left. And you tell me, on this street, what does it look like to you? It looks like it goes straight ahead, doesn't it? What you don't see at 2 o'clock in the morning is that road, how it curves off to the right. You see how that vehicle went across then? It curves to the right. So you can picture, I'm fucking flying 80 or 100 k's an hour, flying up here. He flings on the high beams, right behind me, blinds the fuck out of me. By the next thing you know it, bang, right up that, across that green patch, into that corner house right there. Right through that backyard fence right there. My oh my, what a mess it made. So the car made it all the way across that green stretch there. I don't think the wheels even touched the ground. It was completely airborne. We come across here, and then you can still see some gouge marks in the guttering, I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, that, by the way, is the quick servo station in the background up there where we got the eggs from. But yeah, car barreled right through that corner there. As soon as the front wheels hit that curb there, it hit it that hard at 100 kilometers an hour, because that's what I'm told. It hit. I lost consciousness before then, I think. I just have no recollection of even getting that far. Anyhow, it hit the wheels that hard with the curb that the airbags just detonated instantly. And what was left of that fence there, as you can see, the other section down the other end is pretty old as shit. But it turned it into a ramp at 100 k's an hour. So the car, once again, become airborne with whatever momentum it had left. And he had a car sitting in the back of that desolate backyard of his. He just stored shitloads of shit. It was a 1978 Holden Isuzu looking Gemini thing, you know, the old Geminis. Anyway, landed on top of it, absolutely pancaked the fuck out of it. I mean, if you look at the roof line at the top of the car, it was down to the windowsill line. It's completely fucked. Unless he wants to drive it around as a convertible. So yeah, that started off a police investigation, which they found nothing in the end. They couldn't prove anything. My friends didn't open their mouth, thankfully, and I'm grateful for that. I mean, I suppose, yeah, they covered my ass, and I covered theirs as well, a little bit, but I was mostly at fault. It was my driving that landed them in that position. And to some extent, I had to hold myself accountable for my actions that night. Yes, I did lie to the police. No, I don't regret it. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes, and being a probationary driver at the time, I made the mistake of thinking that I could drive my car around like that without any consequence. Fortunately, we were not injured in the accident. We all managed to get out of the car, albeit like a 2-metre drop between the bottom of my door and the ground below due to landing on another car. We got all off all right. But it started a 9-month investigation by the insurance company, as you can imagine, and look, I stuck to my guns. They hired a private investigator. They went through all my phone records. They even quizzed me on why I rang my friends the next day, saying, "Why did you call them for?" It's like, well, I think it's pretty clear, isn't it? They're my friends. I wanted to make sure they're alright. What would you do that for? He asked. It's like, I just really looked at him. I didn't even answer him. I just gave him the look of, you got to be fucking shitting me, right? But yeah, no, that took some 9 months of investigation with this guy and the insurance company, RACV, I might add. Yeah, in the end, they came up with some letter. They sent it to me in the mail. They didn't dare ring me up and reject it, obviously. They had a majority of the facts right, I must confess. But, you know, I had a car loan to get rid of, so yeah, I continued to lie. And who doesn't? I mean, look, you only do it once. I'm sure of it. You don't just make the same fuck up twice. So I challenged them in the end. I said, what proof have you got of this bullshit story of yours? You've got all these police investigations and whatnot, but they didn't charge me. So what exactly are you trying to go off here? And in the end, they couldn't prove anything. They didn't have any proof. They were just going off a few words here or there, come up with a storyline of their own, and voila, they just decided to reject the claim right there and then. So if you ever get rejected, don't be afraid of challenging them. Chances are they're just trying to make up a story and they're trying to call your bluff on it. Oh no, I've got to go back. I've got to show you one last thing. One thing that happened about a year later, I decided to move out of home. Went into a housing arrangement with a few friends. We're in this house for, oh no, I was in there for 8 months before I pulled the pin because I just didn't get along with some of the elements in the house. But let me show you the funniness of this whole shit. Right, picture this. You got the house on the corner there, and then you got this house next door. Guess where I moved into? Bang, right in there. Tell you what, when he first backed out of his driveway where he parks his car, he still parks it there, clearly. When he took his car out, and on the day we were moving in, he must have done 3 fucking laps of that little street, just gawking at me. Each time I went past, I just waved. You know. It's like, g'day mate, you thought you got rid of me? Nah, I'm just fucking moving in. Flatmate of mine, Brad, he's a bit of a Ford nut. He loves Fords. He actually jumped into the guy's backyard late one night when we were drinking or whatever shit, and yeah, actually went and retrieved the front grille of my car. This is like, it's got to be at least 12 months after the accident. At least 12 months. It's hilarious, I thought. There was other parts of the car still in there, such as the hubcaps. If I get home and I'm able to find some of the damaged photos of the car, I'll post them up in this little video. And if not, sorry guys. I don't routinely keep photos of bloody everything, not that far back. These days you've got Facebook and all that sort of shit. You can go search for them online. Back in that day, you still really had the old manual, old-fashioned wet film cameras. So I'll have to find those photos somewhere and scan them in somehow. I'll use a bit of ingenuity. So yes, that is the time that I should have got arrested. Right up that street, driving a car into some poor bastard's backyard. So the moral of the story is, if you're a probationary or even a learner driver or rider, take it easy. Look, we all make mistakes. They will always come. Won't be the first, won't be the last. I make my fair share of mistakes. I'm making one right now on 10 k's over the speed limit. But don't go too stupid. When you're on your learners and your P's, look, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. The advice is always the same for the people who have been there and done it. Just settle down. Don't go too spastic. If I look back on that, I'm glad I learned from it. It's the only way you're going to learn. People have to be allowed to make mistakes. But Victoria seems to be so hell-bent on creating this nanny state that surely won't be long before they try and bring these stupid bikey laws around. Surely. But anyway, enough of me babbling shit on for today. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going to go home later on and try and edit this up because I've been really dead set really fucking lazy on my vlogs lately. I'm even too lazy to change in the right gear when I'm coming up to set of lights. Shit. So, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'm going cruising. Ta-ta.